Jump scare. Whoa, it's Halloween time again. And you know what that means? I've been off to Poundland and bought a load of stuff. Would you like to see it? I do hope so, because if not, you have very much clicked on the wrong video. Let us begin with Ghost Bottle. Maybe Bottle Ghost? Let's go for Ghost Bottle. Where else would you keep your ghosts but in a bottle? Maybe a bootle. You see, that was like a joke. You'd get in a cracker if crackers are about Halloween. And I'll tell you what, some years they are in Poundland, but not this year. This year we've got a bottle with, it's shaped like a pumpkin on a stick with some sort of cloth draped over it. I think it's incredibly chrome effecty, and there's these little sort of dark patches. Are they the bits that lights up? Because they seem quite keen on you knowing that. I was going to say, do we remove the stopper? But no, we just flick this, and yes, there we are. Ghost goes off, ghost goes on, ghost goes off, ghost goes on. And what immense fun that was. This is weird. It just looks like somebody's covered a Buddha statue up for moving more than a ghost. Do you know what I mean? And it's not the easiest thing to make the shape out of. When you turn the light out, you can't really... Oh, turn the lights on even, sorry. You can't really make it out at all. Odd. Shall we remove... Oh, it comes straight out. Oh. Oh, dear. Have I ruined it? Oh, no, this is just... That is all the internals. Yeah, look at that. Oh, well, look, you've now got a separate bottle to use to keep all your potions, lotions, and notions in. And this thing lights up too. It's good, isn't it? Is this actually glass? I'm feeling like this might be, actually. It's quite heavy. Hang on. Yes, it is. It is definitely glass. Well, there we are. If you want a bottle that lights up and reminds you of that time you moved house and took your Buddha statue with you, what more could you ask for? The answer is pretty much anything, but let's not get into that. Right. I warn viewers of a nervous disposition. We are about to go deep into Halloween lore for the most frightening of all traditional Halloween items. You may think the most scary item is a camcorder battery that's run out, like this one. Well, you may be partially true, but that's not Halloween-y. What could be more Halloween-y than the gonk? What is this? So I honestly thought this was some sort of Christmas gnome or something that they'd put in the wrong aisle. But then I saw the tags, because there are multiple designs of these, none of them particularly Halloween-y. Creepy Town Gonk. It's just a gnome with twiddly legs. There we are, saved you 20 quid on Riverdance tickets. I don't get it. It's got like an autumn hat, so it's an autumnal gnome. What has this got to do with Halloween? Seems really odd. It's just like, oh, it's close enough. Stick the Creepy Town thing on it, call it a gonk, and you're away. The Gonk, there's a piece of music you hear on the radio a lot in Britain called The Gonk. I'm not going to play it or even hum it in case we get destroyed by copyright, but have a search for that later and you'll know exactly the tune as soon as it starts playing. This is really odd. Do you know what this reminds me of? That Tom Hanks character, David S. Pumpkins or whatever, where they try to make up a sort of comedy Halloween mascot because there is no one character you can get behind for Halloween, unlike, you know, Father Christmas or the Easter Bunny or whatever. Well, there we are. The Gonk is now the master of all Halloween. Hang on, let's give him some magical powers. Oh, it's no good. They still look like LEDs, and they take too long to turn on. Never mind. Yeah. From now on, when you hear the word Halloween, think gonk. We should give him a voice. I reckon he sounds like this. Hello! That was a mistake, but now it's canon. Right, away you go. Because there's only one thing we need to secure our homes. I don't know if you have a problem with crows, and more to the point, crows that are in motion. Is there a crow in motion at this moment? I don't know. If only I had a crow motion sensor. I'm guessing actually this is a motion sensor in the shape of a crow, as opposed to a device which senses the motion of crows, but let's not worry about it. This was quite difficult to purchase, because in the box these were in, the clips had fallen off all of them, and the clips had also detached from all of these, so I had to basically build my own thing to buy from Poundland. But I managed it, and now we've got a crow motion sensor. I feel like we've had something similar to this before. Let's remove what I assume is the tag for... oh, sorry, the legs come out. Oh! Okay. Already it's annoying. I hope there's an off button. So, crow can sit here like this, at the side. Oh, is it detecting the motion? Is it just going off randomly? I don't know. Here we go. Oh. Wow! It actually works. Right, let's try this again. Hang on. Yes! A tiny motion sensor for however much this was. I was nearly going to say £1, but I can't remember. Yeah, all right, shut up now. Oh, God. There's no off button. Oh, my God, quickly, stick it back in before it drives us all mad. There we are. Thank goodness we kept it. Well, yeah, it does the job, doesn't it? I don't know how much this was. Oh, I should have kept the receipt. The problem in Poundland now is very few things actually cost £1 anymore. Loads of things are £2, things are £3, £5. It should be called multiples of Poundland. No, that doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? But, well, if that was only £1, you can get a motion sensor for £1 and then connect it up to your Christmas gonk. Oh, sorry, Halloween gonk. Gonk, master of Halloween. I still can't get my head around it. Right, if only I had some skeletons. Oh, thank God for that. It's a 4-pack of skeletons, because nobody needs just one. You need at least 4 skeletons, I find. That is the minimum amount of skeletons to get your skeleton on. Yeah, load of rubbery plastic skeletons. You can't complain, really. Getting 25p each, and they're not that bad, actually. There we are. I'll just remove that one. Oh, they're articulated, look. Oh, the arms aren't, but the legs are. So they can sit down or stand up, or do Pilates. I'm not entirely sure of the skull shape. It's not looking the most human to me. Let's have a... Yeah. Do you know what? I think that might be the skull of Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Well, they're pretty good. These things seem to... Oh, a clavicle bone or whatever seems to come off. Get in there. Oh, I've got to reassemble my skeleton. There we are. It's done. You see, this is kind of good, isn't it? If this was only £1, I'm pretty sure this was 25p for a skeleton. See, you got 4 of them. Just need some little bits for the kids' display or whatever. Something to put on your Halloween cake in order to fend off the wicked advance of the Halloween Gonk, master of Halloween, who must... There we are, that's new canon. Well, let's flesh out his story. You've got to give him a skeleton cake. Or he will come in the night and make annoying crow noises at your window. There we are, we're fleshing it out. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I like to see in Poundland at Halloween. Little cheap Halloween favours that are actually really well put together. Look, I mean, it's just a cheap plastic thing, but look, it's got all the detail in it. Skull shape's weird, but that doesn't matter. Ooh, I think he may have died from a blow to the head with what looks like a large car. That's really warped. But it doesn't matter, you see. It's just a... That's nice, isn't it? That's nice. But if you want, you can spend considerably more money. I think it was like at least £3, might have even been 5. God damn, why didn't I keep that receipt? It is Creepy Town Spooky Door Knocker. Yeah. So its nose is a speaker. That's a thing, and apparently it's 3 spooky phrases. Oh, I won't spoil. And spooky flashing eyes. Okay. You can do... Ah, these things unscrew, don't they? And then you can remove it from the packaging. I might do that, actually. There we are. And... now we've got the thing. So you put this on your front door. You probably switch it on first, actually. That's a good point. Oh! Okay, then. That was Welcome to the Haunted House. Ha 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 ha. See, they're all written on here, so I know. I've got the script. Oh, God, I've set it off again. It's a bit sensitive. I think that said, are you scared, little goblin? Let me check. Oh, no, apparently it says, are you in, little goblin? What? So you're knocking the door, and the door knocker says, are you in, little goblin? So the implication is, a little goblin lives in this residence. OK, then. I'm down with that. And finally... Enter at your own risk. So presumably it loops if we do it again. Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. Quiet now. Well, it works, and it's quite loud, and it does the spooks. What I quite like about it is the way the lines are said. The performance is interesting. Are you in, little goblin? You know, it's all over the top. and chewing the scenery and fun, and that's what it's all about. Not entirely sure of the quality of the diction, but I suppose it's not that expensive a thing, so you're not going to get massively high quality speaker and or recording equipment in it, or playback equipment even. If it's got recording equipment in it too, I will be bloody impressed. It's all right. It's also quite a nice, big, chunky, plastic-looking thing, isn't it? I do wish they'd found some way, though, to put the speaker holes not in the nose, because it kind of looks like it's part of a urinal, and that's not good. But anyway, that's fine and dandy, and, well, could you imagine actually having that on your door? That would drive you bloody crazy, wouldn't it? Also, if people used it as a knocker, they wouldn't actually work as a knocker because you couldn't hear it from inside the house, could you? Anyway, I'm overthinking this drastically. Fortunately, Sequin Mask will make everything better. I love the false eyes in this. And that was fun. So, it's black this side, red the other, but it's all sequins, look. You see, you do this, and everything's better. It's all red and crimson. But wait, now that you have committed your crime, you must hide from the police. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, they were looking for somebody in a red mask. They'll never suspect that in mere seconds it could have turned to a black mask, like the character from Batman. There's a Batman villain called Black Mask, isn't there? There's also one called Red Hood. Ah, he can be both. Or you can just draw lines between the two. I am crying blood this Halloween because of my intense fear of Halloween Gonk, the new Halloween overlord. I'm still not entirely convinced, but that'll do. That's all right, isn't it? Little thing just sits over the front of your face, and you've still got your mouth free to spit peas at people. Marvellous. Sequin Mask, reversible. I mean, that's interesting how it says reversible, because it makes it sound like you could wear it this way round. You would not want to do that, because these would carve into your face. What it means is the sequins can be reversed for other colours. Well, I think that's nifty. I've not seen one like that before, and it gets full marks. Tell you what doesn't get full marks, though. Creepy Town, blue background now, LED mask with 3 light settings, flash, wave and solid. It just looks like a ruined egg. I'm not impressed. Not impressed at all. Let's remove it from the backing. Let's not, because it's actually really elastic and will break. Oh no, we've done it. Yeah, it looks like that apparently. I mean, if it looks like a load of shite on your photo, it's not going to be that good, is it? So it's basically a bit of crappy hard foam that you can strap to your child's face, presumably because they've been bad. And there's a button that sticks in their forehead. What is going on with this? Right, press the little button in and... Oh, brilliant. Absolutely astonishing. It just flickers and strobes. Press it again and it flickers slower. Great. Oh, and then there's a little jingle-jangle one. And then it goes off. Great. Well, here it says it's flash, wave or solid. That was kind of flash, different flash and wave. There was no solid. Even the package is a lie. Also, that ghost came out of the window. Looks like a mutant Easter chick. Just thought I'd point that out. Quite like Giant Bat on the other one, though. Well, that's really crap. Really crap. I mean, yeah, it lights up, but why? It's just sort of weird. LEDs flickering at the top, and the face looks crap, and it's going to be really uncomfortable because there's literally a button scratching your bloody forehead. I'll tell you what, let's remove this and see all the stuff inside. Ah, there is a battery, a little circuit board, and some LEDs. Whoever would have thought it? Oh, wait, also a switch. Yeah. Compare that to nice Sequin Mask. Very poor. But I still think it's better than... wait for it. This piece of shit. I don't get this at all. A cardboard mask. A really naff cardboard mask. Poundland masks are usually really pretty good. Not so much this year, apparently. Well, I like Sequin Mask, as we said, but this one, no. So, foam back again. Just a bit of cardboard on the front with a picture of Dracula's mug. And here we are. Another plastic thing to stick in your face. Switch this and just does that. That's it. Why does Dracula's face have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lights in it? I don't know. This is, I mean, it looks vaguely like the one from the Monster Squad, I suppose. But, like, what? I don't get this at all. It's very odd. I just don't understand why you would go for this when they've got things like the Sequin Mask, and, you know, they still have the Silver Skull Mask, for God's sake, after all these years. All the really cool stuff. Look what they had last year. In fact, they might even still have it in there this year, thinking about it. False gas mask type thing. Little thing to go around the back of the head. Still the same money. Bit of rubber. Apparently part of the Icons of Horror. Which horror film or franchise is that from? Is it from one? There's so many low-budget horror films made. I think it's very likely there's an almost identical gas mask used in one of them. But, yeah. Maybe Jason Voorhees wore one for 3 seconds and I missed it once. I don't know. But, like, that's the same price as that? Rubbish. Live in the corner. You have disgraced Halloween in front of the mighty Halloween Gonk. We're still going to try and make that a thing. Ah, well. At least we've got our inflatable ghost hat to make us happy. One size fits nobody. Again, it looks like a happy exploded egg. I don't get it. Okay, great. Oh, I've only just opened the box and already it smells of bloody cheap inflatable stuff. And that specific rubbery smell. Oh dear. Oh, it's quite large. Bloody hell, it is bigger than I thought. Hello, I was alive once and now I'm dead and I'm stuck on your head for some reason. That's where the hat goes in. There's a hole at the back to allow your brain to breathe or something. Well, I suppose I'd better inflate this and see what it looks like on. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to end with my favourite Halloween item this year. By a country mile, actually. I really like this. How about a little tea light holder that looks like a spider made of metal? Look at that. It's just got a round ball for the head, long, spindly legs. Do you know what? Clear the way, folks. I've decided this is Halloween Gonk's familiar. Yeah, that's what it is. Look. Isn't that quite nice? I genuinely like that. Put your little tea light in it, and it'll stand there and be slightly wobbly, which is a slight worry when it's got a naked flame on it. But I'm sure it will be fine. Look. I don't know why. I find it slightly cute. And quite nicely designed. It's just a little bit of jolly fun at Halloween, isn't it? And also, for £1, it's a decent piece of metal as well. Hey, value for money and all that, but yeah. I quite like it. Genuinely quite like this thing. I'm going to keep this and bring it out every Halloween. If only to appease the mighty Halloween Gonk. I'm going to stop going on about it now. Well, there we go. Another year of bits and bobs from Poundland. But I think before we go, we have to remember the true meaning of absolute terror.
Subscribe for more.